My testimony. I was born in South Korea, Seoul, capital city, which is really cool, awesome, go Korea. I moved over here to the United States when I was 3 years old with my family. My dad went first, and then my mom, me, and my brother came along afterwards. And the hope and the plan was that we would have a better life in America, more educational opportunity, more employment opportunity, you know, the American dream, whatever you want to call it. Long story short, in my testimony, probably when I was about 9 or 10, my dad left the family. It wasn't a divorce or anything like that. He just got up and left and didn't come back. You know, you don't realize that your dad could just do that, just get up and leave. So it never really clicked until I was about 12 or 11. Right around then it clicked, and then I became sad. You know, sadness turned into depression, depression turned into suicide. Suicide eventually turned into anger. Anger turned me to Jesus in the most unexpected way for me. And I'll never forget, I grew up in the church and I lived a double life. You know, I was one guy at school getting into fights and just being angry, and I was another guy at church, you know, the one who knew all the Bible study answers and all that. I went to a retreat. I was about 13, and the pastor gave an altar call, and at first I didn't move. The pastor said, there's some of you out there with broken hearts and broken families. Jesus wants to heal that. And it broke my heart. Something within me stirred. And it was as if God had torn open the heavens with his own hands and reached down to me, picked me up and said, "You are mine." Because you see, all this time I had been walking in loneliness. I had been all alone. I couldn't talk to my brother. He was hurt too. I couldn't talk to my mom. She was hurt too. I couldn't talk to my friends. None of them would have understood. But it felt like for the first time in a long time, I had somebody who cared about me. Someone who loved me. Somebody who knew that I existed. Who cared about how my day went. And he said that I was his and he was mine. And by the precious blood of Christ, this relationship was made possible. Ever since then, I've been learning, I've been walking, I've been growing. I've been making loads of mistakes and very few successes. He gave me a place, he gave me a purpose. He gave me a sense of worth, he gave me a sense of self, and you know, it's been a crazy adventure ever since then. I wouldn't trade it for anything else in the world. And I'm looking forward to the day when I sleep and I awake to be reunited with him. And I'm excited. Every day's an adventure and every day's a new mistake, but my Jesus is good enough for all of that.